Welcome back, guys, to the Max Out Show. So today, let's talk about a piece of advice that I got from legendary Hall of Fame wrestler Diamond Dallas Page. So a couple months back, DDP as we all call him, he shared with me this tool that he said really fundamentally helped him throughout his career succeed over and over and over again. And he said, Max, when you have goals in your life, don't think it, ink it. Meaning write stuff down instead of just thinking about it and contemplating about it. I'm going to share with you two reasons for why that is absolutely crucial that you start writing down your goals every single day. The first key here, when you have a certain goal in your life, the various areas, whether it's your health and fitness, your relationships, your business career, your skills you want to learn, why write them down? Well, first of all, what you do is when you actually sit down with a piece of paper and you write down exactly what it is you're trying to achieve, right? I am a great writer, speaker, I write this book, I have this bestseller, I am a fantastic family man, whatever it is, what it does is more deeply wires in this new belief and this new focus into your brain. There's this, principle in psychology called effortful processing, which means that the more effort we put into thinking about a certain thing, the more deeply it gets ingrained in the brain. That's why, for example, simply scanning the textbook, right? Simply reading through it does not actually help you, learn it effectively. What you want to do is you want to, read it and then you want to look away and start writing down some notes, right? And you want to think about what you remember of it. That's effortful processing. You're actually putting in more deliberate effort. And we want to do the same thing when it comes to, writing down our goals, because the more deliberately and intensely we think about our goals, especially if we attach high levels of emotion to them, the more it gets deeply ingrained and wired into your brain, and the more your brain is going to start paying attention. Anytime there's a conversation happening around you, there's circumstances, there's opportunities. When you start wiring your brain for this specific goal, all of a sudden your brain will start to notice through this reticular activating system, this filtering lens really of the brain, it's going to start to notice all the things around you that might help you actually get closer to your goal. And so you want to start deliberately putting more effort into it. Think about it more intensely. Write it down because that ingrains it into your brain. Now the second key for why this is really powerful is because it removes any opportunity for vagueness and ambiguity. Ambiguity is the great death of mastery. It's when we're not really clear. It's when we're unsure about what exactly we're trying to achieve, what exactly we're trying to get out of. Right? Most people, they said no, I want to be a little better athlete. I want to get a little bit better at this skill. I want to do this, but we really want to get clear, absolutely clear on exactly what it is we're trying to accomplish. And the same thing happens, for example, when you start writing down your daily goals, right? The most valuable project, MVPs as I call them, when you start listing them, maybe 3 to 5 things max that you absolutely must get done today, it's absolutely vital you start writing these down, because that way you have something to look back on, and at night when you go to bed and you reflect on your day, you can look back and you have this objective feedback to see, hey, have I actually achieved this or not? And if not, then why not? But if we're ambiguous about it, if we don't really say deliberately, hey, this is exactly what I'm going to achieve today, well, then it's easy to, end the day and be like, it wasn't that important, right? I never really set that specific intention, right? So we really want to write goals down for first of all, wiring it more deeply into our brain. And secondly, removing all ambiguity so that we're absolutely certain and clear on what exactly it is that we're trying to achieve. And then, of course, after that, after you've actually written it down, intensely, or really intensifying it through emotions, by visualizing it, for example, by simply closing your eyes for a second, maybe repeating that goal, that statement, that phrase out loud, right? I'm a world-class athlete, right? I run this amount of time over 10K, right? I have this best-selling book by this date, right? Maybe it's, whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, and then you start visualizing what exactly it's going to look like, right? How are you going to feel? What are you going to look like, right? What is it going to be and feel like? What are you going to see? What are you going to hear when you finally hold that best-selling book of yours in your hand? You can touch the fabric of it. You can flip through the pages. The more specific, the more clear you get. And you can write these things down, of course, or you can visualize them. But the more effortful you start to engage with these things, the more deeply ingrained it becomes in your brain, into your subconscious mind, and thereby your brain is going to start filtering the people, the situations, the things around you and bring them into your awareness when you've never even noticed them before, guys. And so that's my tip, my really suggestion for you today is to, not just think about your goals, not just think about what you want to get done, but actually ink it and write it down. All the best, guys, and see you soon.